So before Kantara unveils new mysteries, let's revisit the divine forces and legends that shaped Kantara's world. A world where God walked through forest, where spirit guard the land, and where faith is the only weapon against greed. Every legend begins with the divine. In Hindu mythology, Varamurti, the third avatar of Lord Vishnu, takes the form of a mighty boar. His story begins when the demon Hiranyaksh dragged the earth into the depth of cosmic ocean. Darkness spread, balance was broken, and chaos reigned. To restore order, Vishnu descended as Vara, a colossal boar with unimaginable strength. In a furious battle that shook the heaven, Vara slayed the demon and lifted the earth on his tusks, restoring her to her rightful place in the universe. This act was not just the rescue of the earth, it symbolized the eternal struggle of good against evil and protection against destruction. Kantara finds its roots here. In coastal Karnataka's history, the spirit of Vara lives on as Panjurli Dev. The god's cosmic battle turns into the guardian spirit's duty to protect the land, the forest, and the people living in harmony with them. From that story comes Panjurli Dev, the boar spirit of coastal Karnataka. Born from Vara's divine energy, Panjurli descended to earth as a guardian of villages, forests, and sacred lands. Feared by the greedy and source of courage for innocent, he bridges the mortal and divine worlds. Worshipped in rituals and festivals, Panjurli is not just a protector, he is justice, courage, and enduring spirit of harmony between humans and nature. But where there is protection, there must be punishment. That is where the Guliga Deva enters, the spirit of karmic balance. Guliga is feared and respected equally, known to punish wrongdoers and restore order when humans forget their limits. In Kantara 1, Guliga and Panjurli stand as two sides of the same divine coin, which is protection and punishment. These spirits are part of Kola, a living tradition of coastal Karnataka, where men transform into devas through ritual, songs, and dance, becoming vessels for the divine. In this way, villagers don't just worship their gods, they experience them. But divinity comes with responsibility. In Kantara 1, we saw how a king centuries ago donated his land to the villagers under Panjurli's blessing. A sacred pact was made. The land would belong to the people protected by Dev. Yet when greed tried to break this promise, divine wrath followed. Betrayal of the pact was not just a crime against men, but against the gods themselves. And now Kantara 2 promises to take us deeper. In the trailer, a mysterious line echoes, "Did Lord Ishvara came here?" This suggests the story may rise beyond Daivas, perhaps to Lord Shiva himself or the original of Panjurli Dev. Could Panjurli's spirit be a gift or a curse from the gods? Is there a hierarchy of divine powers waiting to be revealed? Kantara 2 may not just continue the story, it could unreveal the birth of Daivas themselves. But remember, Kantara is not just a cinema, it's rooted in the living tradition of Karnataka, Kola, where devotion, fear, and folklore come together in a single breath. Rishab Shetty didn't just make a film, he brought these traditions to the global spotlight, making the world curious about the spiritual heartbeat of coastal India. So which god's story excites you the most in Kantara 2? Panjurli's fierce origin, Guliga's wrath, or perhaps Lord Ishvara himself? Drop your thoughts in comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the legends of Kantara have only just begun.